Moving through grief is one of the hardest things that you're going to ever do in your life. And the crazy thing about it is there's not a lot of people that can help you. I searched. In 2018, the person I was with had passed away, and I was lost. I wasn't just lost for a little bit of time, I was lost for years. I lived moment by moment, breath by breath. I did search for something to help me, somebody, somewhere to say something to me that I could relate to, but there was nothing, and there was no one. So in 2025, this is many years after he passed away, I created Hera After. I was given different gifts throughout the time, and I thought that they were just for me. However, in 2025, when I realized that that wasn't the case, I sat down and I started to design Hera After. Hera After is a moving through grief collection. Right now, I'm in the process of building a 17-month program, which is one of the longest programs that is out there. I don't believe that you can move through grief quickly by any means. Everybody moves at their own pace. It is not linear. It is not a straight line. Grief is all over the board. So what I've done is I created what I needed, what wasn't available until I just designed it. And I created it for you because I don't want people to feel how I felt. I don't want people to be stuck the way that I was stuck, because living moment by moment, breath by breath is difficult. Many days I didn't think that I would make it, but I'm here and I'm good. I'm actually good. I have learned so much through the process and being able to give back to other people that are grieving, which is, it's horrible and it's traumatic. And you will never be the same again. Most of you, when you look in the mirror right now, you don't even recognize who you are. You're putting a mask on, you're walking out, you're just coasting through life. You're going to work, putting a smile on for other people, and you're exhausted. You don't have a person that you can turn to that can give you real advice, a real way for you to transition through grief, something that is really going to work. If that is you and you are here, that's not an accident. Moving through grief is hard. So one of the very first things that I ever designed was called the Moving Through Journal. I thought that I had done a good job, and I did. The bones of it was really good. But as I progressed in the work that I was doing, and I learned more and was starting to design better and create better and be able to have better clarity for you, I decided to step back and redo the journal for you, because she needed to be more. Because this is the introduction for you to Hera After. This is the way that you're going to find out whether or not your soul fits right with the work that I put out there for you. I'm hopeful that all of the work that I've done finds the people that it's supposed to in the time that it's supposed to. I understand that grief is different for everybody. That's why I deal with 50 different modalities. In dealing with 50 different modalities, I'm saying to you, I know that there is not one way to grieve. And everybody's path is going to be different. But how you move through and you actually transitioning, moving through, is what's important. Your movement is what's important. None of my work is cookie cutter. You're not going to get online and find this anywhere but inside of Hera After. Like I said, I designed what I needed and wasn't available. In redesigning the moving through, I want to show you her. This is the signature piece. Every single one of the books that I do has a signature edition. And in that signature edition, what that is, it's a complete book that I have created from absolute nothing to something incredibly beautiful for you. I put it together for you. There's only 100 of them that will ever be made for a very long period of time. And that's because I have 17 different books that I have planned to complete at this point. And then moving forward, I know that I will be dropping a book every month after that. And I think that it's important because moving through grief, I don't feel like it ends. There is no end game. You know, there is no out. You didn't choose this. You didn't want it. But somehow it became a part of who you are now. I want to be able to help you see who's looking back at you in the mirror. It's my job, the work that I focus on, is about reconnecting your soul to your heart, mind, and body. Because there is such a disconnection in grief that happens that so many people don't talk about because they don't realize it. There was no wording. So inside of my work, I'm not just giving you, 50 different modalities to work with. I'm not giving you busy work. I'm giving you actual things that you're going to do that it's going to little by little transition the things that is happening in your mind and in your body and in your heart. And what that's going to do is it's going to get yourself back in the room with your soul. Okay? We have to get the spark back. We have to get that connection back. Because that's where the lapse is. And that's what nobody tells you. The work that I do asks you to every single day that you pick up the book. I don't care how fast you move through it, how slow you move through it. There is no pace. There is no right. There is no wrong. Like, nobody's here to scold you or anything. But the one thing that I am going to ask you to do is that every single time that you pick up your book to work in, is that you just close your eyes, take a breath, and walk in your absolute truth. Be unapologetically you. Your absolute truth. Which is super hard. Because the majority of us, we get so used to putting that mask on. But we're exhausted. Like, it's time now. My work is not for everybody. My work is for the people that are ready, that have had enough, that are exhausted, that just feel like there's just something more out there. There's something that needs to click. There's something that is missing. This, my work, that's what this is. I don't doubt that the people that move through grief with Hera After in the Hera After way and start working on it, the things, honestly, I don't doubt for 1 second that it's not going to transition you, because it is. Because every single book that I work on, I'm given different signature pieces. When I came back and I reworked the Moving Through Journal, I was given a signature piece. And that signature piece, I called it Ordinary Miracles. The thing is, I couldn't give you the whole thing. And the reason I couldn't give you the whole thing is because it would have been too much for you right at the beginning. And right now I want to know is if the work that I put out there, does it sit right with your soul? Is it right for you? Not somebody else, you. Does it speak to you? A few chapters in, I actually give you a whole tangible way to be able to hold grief inside of your hands for the first time ever in all of the world. It will move you. That's not inside the journal though. My work is layered, and this is your first step. If you're interested, go to her-after.com and place your order. You can download it for $19.99.